Update 1.5.1 out from nowhere. Test server for this next update is already up and running. I know I might be a couple days late, but I had super busy weekend, but here I am. Better late than never. And in this batch, first the tier 10 medium tanks are already being rebalanced, being worked on. Not too long time ago they announced, or they released one article where they announced upcoming changes to the tier 10 medium tanks like STB-1, Leopard 1, AMX-30B, but I do not see any information about AMX-30B, any changes to the AMX-30B this time, so maybe in the next batch. But today, in this episode, I'm actually going to focus on STB-1, one of the sexiest looking tanks in this game. If you can say sexy looking tank to one piece of metal. Yeah, what am I to you? One piece of metal? Like a piece of meat, but you know what I'm trying to say over here. It is a beautiful, slick looking tank. I really like how this looks, and pretty much when it was released, community right away wanted to know if it is ever going to receive that air suspension mode, the siege mode, which URA's 1516 has, for example, siege mode on medium tanks. Or I think it should be pronounced something close to hydro-pneumatic suspension, or simply air suspension or siege mode. Yeah, let's go with the siege mode or air suspension. It is much easier for my tongue, at least. For my English is not my first language, a tongue. Yeah, so community has been asking when does this vehicle receive this air suspension, if ever, and after URA's 1516, after Swedish medium tanks with this new siege mode, the medium tank siege mode system were introduced. Once again, community wanted to know when it is going to happen, and Wargaming finally did it. This is STB-1 with this new air suspension, aka siege mode. It finally received it. Yeah, I'm happy. It comes with some extra gun depression, and it actually comes with many different changes. So here is the full list. Yeah, quite a list of tunings, quite a list of rebalancings to the STB-1. So let's have a look what they did. Added the hydro-pneumatic suspension, decreased the dispersion turning movement by 44%. Decreased the dispersion on hull traverse by 44%. Quite a significant number, don't you think, guys? This tank, this gun is more accurate, 44% more accurate than before when it is turning its hull or turning movement. Crazy difference. Changed the hull traverse speed from 52 up to 55 degrees per second. So hull traverse speed was already pretty decent, now it is really good, I would say. Changed the dispersion at 100 meters from 0.36 up to 0.37. So they decided to nerf the overall accuracy on STB-1, and when we're talking about this vehicle, we can talk about nerfs and buffs. Some things were buffed, some things were nerfed, but now it should be balanced, better, rebalanced. Moving on, changed the reload time from 8 seconds down to 7.1 seconds. So DPM is going to be better, isn't it? Or maybe they nerfed the damage as well, let's see. Changed the aiming time from 2.3 seconds down to 2 seconds. So aiming time is much better now. I like it. You can boost it under 1.8 seconds quite easily. Changed the view range from 410 down to 400. Okay, not so good tuning, but 400 is still pretty good in my opinion. Changed the turret traverse speed from 42 up to 46 degrees per second. Improved the turret armoring. It was already super nicely sloped, but now it actually has some nominal armor value as well in the front, 222 millimeters. They replaced the old L28A1 APCR shell with M392XB AP round. Previously it had one really nice APCR round as a standard round, now it has AP round, with most likely a lot less shell velocity. Decreased the T velocity, okay, 20% less, yeah. decreased the velocity of the AP shell by 20%. And also they changed the damage from 390 down to 360. Same goes to the premium heat shell, which velocity was decreased as well by 19%. And they changed the damage from 390 down to 360. So this gun deals less damage now than it previously did. Changed the gun elevation angle from 13 degrees gun elevation down to 9 degrees, but 15 degrees when siege mode is active. And they also changed the overall all-time active gun depression from -10 degrees down to -6 degrees. But when siege mode is active, now you can get up to -12 degrees of gun depression, which is godlike. This is godlike, and it really helps out vehicle like this with this type of turret. So -12 degrees of gun depression when in the siege mode. Top speed was nerfed from 53 down to 50. Reverse speed was buffed from 20 up to 25. Engine power was made 200 horsepower better, from 750 up to 950, which made its power to weight ratio over 25 horsepower per ton, and it received 50 extra hit points as well. New STB-1. And this is how the STB-1 looks in my garage. I have my old STB-1's crew, kind of decent crew actually. Brothers in Arms is activated. Previously I didn't use coated optics, but now maybe I am going to boost my view range over the maximum 445 just to T-value the enemy team members' camo value a bit more. So with coated optics, tank gun rammer and the vertical stabilizer, my vehicle looks like this, and food as well, because I like to play STB-1 with food. DPM 3765, amazing. Aiming time 1.8 seconds. With ventilation, I think it was 1.76 seconds or something like that. Maximum gun depression -12 degrees, amazing. Reload time 5.74 seconds, guys. Amazing reload time. Accuracy as well, not bad, 0.33 for this DPM, for this gun handling, overall gun handling. More hit points, 222 frontal hull armor, 25.2 power to weight ratio now. With ventilation, it actually had 25.1. So is this thing a bit heavier? Ventilation a bit heavier? It has to be, right? Can we see the weight over here? 150 kilograms. No weight. Yeah, like this has no weight. Okay. Understandable, actually. So hull traverse speed with my crew members, some 63.15. Camo value, okay. And view range 485. This actually is quite kind of nice. It T-values some of the camping enemy tank destroyers camo value when they are in my view range, light tanks, wheeled vehicles, stuff like that. So I think I am going to rock with this kind of STB-1. Ooh, and this is actually quite a nice map for this new STB-1. T100LT already spotted, has been spotted, and he has not spotted me yet, which is interesting. What the hell? How the hell was he not able to spot me? Do I really have such a good camo? Okay, I'm not going to complain. Or maybe my sixth sense was simply not working. And I got some assistance for that. I take it. Weird things happening. Do we have our Jetto 65? Boom. Don't mind if I do. STB-1 is using premium heat. Side shot. Well, they're all using premium heat, seems like it. Yep. We do not have any snipers whatsoever. We do not have any snipers. Now the gun depression with... what the hell are they doing? The gun depression with this new siege mode is kind of jerky. Like, it is not as fast. Okay. Let's try to take him out. ASAP. Well, they are playing aggressively. I give them that much. I think I can repair my gunner now. I was saving it for the RT, for the enemy RT, just in case. And done. Beautiful. And enemy Progetto has only 118 HP left. Let's lose our spotting. And let's move in from under different angle. But yeah, one thing you have to keep in mind when you are playing with this new STB-1, to get the maximum gun depression, you pretty much have to activate it right away, because it is not as fast if you have the gun depression, the overall minus 12 degrees of gun depression. Like, moving down is not the fastest. Come on, are they coming out? Close. Our full HP STB-1 can finish him off. Or Progetto 65. Good job. Either thing works. Super Conqueror has been spotted. Leopard 1 doing some sniping. This new Leopard 1 should use some sniping, because it is one of the best snipers in this game now. And my reload speed is really awesome, so let's take it out. Let's see where that Leopard 1 is. Okay, in that canyon, in that hole. He spotted me. What was my HE penetration? 53. Really bad HE penetration. Top speed on STB-1 is not the best. Please do not block. Nice, completely blocked. Cock blocked by my teammates. AMX 50B is in our base, our spawn point. But I feel like I can push forward. I'm coming, fuck. RT. Okay. Well, that turned out to be nice. And now... Right. Okay, RT was somewhere over there. Let's just keep... Ah, fuck it. I want to say let's keep this between me and Artie, but I had to wiggle around the Urus 1516 as well. But not bad. Kind of decent battle. We lost it at the end. 50B did some good flanking. Like our spawn point, what is it, south side? Like was completely without any allied tanks whatsoever. So that was kind of bad, but STB-1 performed okay-ish. Top damage done, I guess. Yes, on the enemy side, yeah. E4, that E4 who failed at the end, did the most work. Progetto 65. Once again, I was able to get that guy. Yes, ship to nuts. EU. Destroyed you. But ladies and gentlemen, this is new STB-1. What I can tell you about this vehicle, the new rate of fire definitely is awesome, over 10 rounds per minute, 360 alpha damage. You can pop the enemy tanks, and if you boost your reload time to the max, like with ventilation or maybe with even improved equipment units, then it becomes kinda ridiculous. This new aiming time is better. Accuracy, yeah, they didn't make that better, so sometimes the accuracy can be kind of derpy, but I can live with it because I have close to 3800 DPM with my equipment units and loadout and setup. And overall, I think it is a bit more interesting vehicle to play with, especially with that new siege mode. But is it going to be a new meta vehicle, meta breaker? I do not think so. It is just a bit better than it was before. Rebalanced, remastered STB-1. I played more than just a few battles with it, just to get a good feel about this new STB-1, and it was enjoyable. It actually was enjoyable, even on the test server. Yeah. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope it was helpful, informative episode, maybe even a little bit entertaining, just a tiny bit of entertaining. And I get you next time with something else, something different in World of Tanks. I thank you for tuning in. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.